Hello, my name is Shockwave and welcome to the review of Combined Brawl, the first part of the reviews on CW Verticus. Please subscribe, leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on the story. My return to reviews was delayed partially by me mourning over the failure that were the last two videos, because I really did think they would pop off at least in some way. And of course they didn't. And I also made a somewhat decent review structure and ranking system. But enough of that. And no, I'm not planning on getting Age of the Primes Verticus, as I think that one looks fucking awful. So, Brawl, regarded by many to be the worst one of the set, if not the worst mode in the whole line. But is it really that bad? Well, yes, even by CW standards. But there are worse toys than Brawl that were released in the current era of Chug, cough point blank. Starting off in the robot mode, and we're already not looking too hot. His arms are so bad. Not only he has my behated wide shoulders, but the proportions are fucked up as well. The color is so off, the render's green was far more appealing than this brown. What even happened here? The waist also gets shit on, though I'm not really seeing this one. He's a robot, why can't a robot have obviously robotic joints? The joints which aren't all that tight. Thankfully, since this is AKO, they swap the shoulder flathead pins for screws, so you can tighten them up. Something you can't do on the original, which was fucked up, evil, and it sucked immensely. I must commend it for not having any kibble. Well, kibble he isn't supposed to have anyway, which most if not all Combined modes have. He's a decent size, even if his character is often depicted as this big brute, and this toy doesn't do it any justice. Which is ironic considering Sundel over here looks like he's the one who hit the gym the most. But it all stems from each limb in this line having to fit specific sizes for the robot mode height and Combined mode sizes. They're like K-cars. You wouldn't fault a Honda Beat or S660 for being slow. Same thing here. And the common perception is wrong anyway. Just like with the long haul, Brawl has just an average robot build. He's not any bigger than other Combaticons. For articulation you get a weird mix of god-awful top half and extra great bottom half. The head only slows, as this isn't an articulation joint. As mentioned before, the shoulders are of the awful Y configuration, and I will get into why this sucks in my Legacy GX's review. Though they put two hinge joints in there so you can at least change how high the shoulders sit. The elbows are on both joints and this uses transmission hinge. I do not know why I even mention. Nothing at the wrists, as per usual with CW. And now the good shit. Not only you get a waist roll, but also an ab crunch both ways. And I'm surprised it's not being accounted for more. The hips are also ball jointed and go basically wherever you want them to go. Thighs rolls, 90-degree knees. And it's kinda weird how the left ankle only goes this far, while the other can go all the way, but the forward and back motion is unrestricted on both ankles. What's that give us? 23 points, well -5 for having wide shoulders, so 18 points. No idea how good of a score that is, but we'll see in the future how Brawl ranks up compared to others. For accessories you get nothing, like practically nothing, because this isn't a gun. It's not even supposed to come off on this character, and it's not even a good implementation of the idea. DX9 Blizzard got the assignment right. This is straight up a F-. And do you really care for the hand-foot gun? No you don't, no one does. Shit! Well, it will come in handy, or footy, for the gimmick section of the review. Because before getting into his tank mode, let's see the limbs, shall we? First, let's see the arm mode, and it's not good. The forearm doesn't look good being all gappy, and yeah, you can just turn it around. But it's fucking stupid cause you don't just lose an elbow joint, but you also fuck up proportions. And I really don't care for all of this. You can also make the arm stumpy for no benefit. And oh, the worst. It can't even hold itself up. And you can't even blame the knockoff for this, because my original copy do this shit as well. Can at least the shin mode be good? And well, kinda? It's not stable. It wants to explode at any pressure applied. And apparently my original copy is an outlier, because that one was rock solid, and this one is not. And this one is how others have been. And now we're getting into the tank, which I actually quite love. Yeah sure, the turret doesn't turn, but like, look at how and where it connects. Where do you propose they put a mushroom peg? Can't put it here where there is space for one, because then only the top half will turn. And can't put it here because there is no space for it. The boosters at the back are fun, guys, it's fine. My only gripe is just how plain it looks. Sure you got some depths of silver back here and 2 light blue dots, but the rest is just one color, only broken up by the barrel and threads. The transformations between the modes are fluid for the most part, but going into robot mode from tank mode is the easiest one. They are not complex in any way, but the name of the game is simple, and they're simple alright. And because he doesn't come with anything useful, I use this model of the G1 Toys Gun replica to make one for CW Brawl. And no, I'm not making the model public, not just because I've already deleted the file, but also I don't wanna pipe even some of the traffic from Whippybot for myself. And thank fuck they pinned the wheels, so now the tank rolls like a dream, and I can't lose the wheels anymore. The verdict? Let's consult the blade board, starting the wheels category. For accuracy I will give it a 3. It's mostly right, but the waist is wrong, and the forearms should have been at least fully painted in the slate grey. They were going more for the toy accuracy with these, so a fully black head is accurate and so is the fully green chest. For robot mode I'm giving it a 3. The build doesn't fit the common perception of Brawl being a big brute, but he's not supposed to be one, and the toy only fumbles in proportions of the arms, but they are a big deal in how he looks, and the waist, while I'm okay with, is practically non-existent. Ultimate gets a 4, not perfect but pretty good. The play category next. Articulation gets a 2, while it has a great lower half, the upper half just ruins any pose ability, and it's all fault of those damned wide shoulders. Transformation gets a 2, serviceable, not particularly clever or enjoyable, but it does the job. Gimmicks gets, honestly, first foul with the bleed board. Why? Scramble City, baby! And the final score is 19 out of 30, placing it on the rankings at all. Obviously this system isn't perfect, because how the fuck does CW Brawl get a score so high? So I'm open for suggestions. And yes, I did rip off Doug Demir's dog score wholesale. Why? And that was my review of Combiner vs Brawl. And the closing thoughts, holy fuck is the new review section actually fun to write for, it's like a professional made it. In any case, this has been Shockbait. Tune in next time for Alpha Brawl Vortex. Right. Goodbye.